Forum this Sunday at 8 a.m. and again at 5 p.m. on WMMM and WDJF.
We are WDJF in Westport. Happens to be a Thursday evening, and a strange one. Really doesn't know what it's going to do as far as the weather is concerned, in my opinion, anyway. The outlook for the weekend. Just looking here, Sunday looks miserable with showers. Paul Lisman rolls into it in our third hour.
You're listening to WVNJ FM Newark at Stereo 100, WVN Joy.
In the news at midnight, with the formal start of their campaign just days away.
NYU. There's no other radio program like it in New York City. So check out From the Bottom Line this coming Monday night at 9:35 on WNYU.
I'm on the bottom line. I'm on the bottom line.
64 degrees at WPDH 101.5.
In the morning you sure look fine. Friday I got traveling on my mind.
The .5 WPDH in Yamashita, Wynwood, and Shreve. Winner loser.
Dolly Parton, and it's all I can do.
Country music in stereo, W104. It's 1240.
That's right, she's gone again, but I don't care. To me, she's just an alley cat.
Alford, along with the rest of Nashville, Connecticut, USA. Fair this morning, lows 50 to 55. Currently, on Music Mountain, 60 degrees. This news, a service of Merv Griffin, statewide radio, W104. I'm Bob Ettman.
He put his arms around her shoulder, and with a voice that sounded older, he said, "Mom, I got something on my mind."
99X, Vicky Sue Robinson, she gives good beats, man. 1052 and Paula with you on your X.
Ladies and gentlemen, the undisputed king of audio, Mike Syosset. It's crazy.
Get your free iron-ons when you buy a large order of fries at McDonald's. Offer good at all participating McDonald's in the New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut area until September 12th. Iron-on sheets also available for 25 cents each, while supplies last.
McDonald's did it all for me.
All together now. Me. Clear overnight. It's going to be low down about 60 tomorrow. Look what we got in store for you. If the weathermen are correct, sunshine and mild. High in the 80s. Flushing is 64. 67 in Fort Lee, New Jersey. And right now, 65 in New York at 99X.
Community in Florida, which I'll go nameless, which is Gibsonton, Florida. And see, the gesture that Mary made with her hands was sort of like she was spelling out the word Gibsonton because she thought I forgot.
I thought she was imitating a hamster in a cage.
Right.
That's what it looked like to me.
It looked sort of like a treadmill of the air.
That's right.
Actually, I was just trying to get it across to you guys. We have to wrap it up. And
all right, so why don't you start your theme, and we'll talk over it. And you can be the last one to talk since it's your show. Since it's someone else's show, who shall go nameless, Tim Weiner.
All right, then I'll let my guests go first.
Tim Weiner does not come from Gibsonton, Florida.
That's right, unlike Mike Fornatello, Shogun.
Gibsonton, Florida has the largest percentage of human oddities per capita of any town in America. They have so many weird people there. Let me just explain this. That the post office actually has a special low counter for midgets. That's true, and it's just 10 miles outside of Tampa.
Well, those are circus people, right?
Well, they only have that distinction, you know, because of the fact, of course, that WFUV is not a town. But however, if WFUV were a town, Gibsonton would be number 2 in its collection of freaks.
We don't want to slander a federally licensed facility.
Right. Who also a primary. We're going to say goodbye. We'll see you Monday night. if you have,
you'll hear us Monday.
You'll hear us Monday night.
And hear some bluegrass.
And bluegrass and hee-haw and all sorts of inane nonsense. Aquack will be there and possibly Pete Fornatow. But that's it for now. We're getting frantic cues from Mary who wants to say goodbye. So take it away, Mary.
Okay, thanks Jim and Bob for coming in and entertaining.
On your FM or stereo car radio. Make sure your new 73 has an FM radio, a fade-free, static-free FM or FM stereo car radio. Sounds so great, it's out of sight.
Driving with passion is an open
This is WNEW-FM 102.7 on your dial Metro Media Stereo in New York.
Oh, go ahead. Hey, that's Jeannie Seeley here at WSUS. She'll be at that show.
Well, this is Zach on WPLJ. We got 36 minutes to go for the in-concert tonight. In the meantime, the Doobie Brothers.
File. The wall-to-wall sound of rock from WNBC FM, New York. 97.1 Stereo.
WXLO.
Looking out my back door, Johnny Dowling here to make you feel comfortable and right at home at ORFM.
This is WWRJ, 95.3 in Southampton, serving all of eastern Long Island from the heart of the Hamptons with the biggest and newest stereo sound.
On WKTU, where the music stays mellow, the Rolling Stones.
WPIX Disco 102, it's Diana Ross and Love Hangover. Before that, Tavares and Don't Take Away the Music, their new one, and the Bee Gees, and You Should Be Dancing. It's 12:06, and good morning. It is now a Thursday, October 7th, 1976, and I'm just reassessing all my birthday presents here. Mark Simone gave me my birthday Twinkie. Thanks a lot, Mark. And Dr. Jerry left me a nice present here. A bunch of slightly used jokes, only used 5 times. Thanks a lot, Doc. New York environment will be cloudy with some patchy fog this morning and again on Thursday night. It doesn't pay to have birthdays around here, folks. Lows around 60, mostly cloudy and mild later on today with a high in the upper 60s. Friday, cloudy, mild with a chance of rain, high once again in the upper 60s. It's cloudy in New York right now at 62 degrees at WPIX. Good morning.
The word is out. El Dorado Auto Scooter, the only...
Jackson Browne on Y97. And also in this set, The Outlaws, Girl from Ohio. The Beatles with Come Together from that great Abbey Road album. Elton John, I Feel Like a Bullet. And before that, Paul McCartney and England Dan and John Ford Coley.
Attention stereo lovers. Tired of your present sound? Take advantage of Joe Berger's super price. 9 East 45th Street in Manhattan. Joe is the place for all your electronics needs. Go in today and browse. See how easy it is to own the new and exciting CB radio. Call today, YU6-5955. That's YU6-5955. Mention Y97 and receive a home security handbook for only 95 cents, a $3 value. Find out why Joe Berger says, what you can't find, we will.
2 men are under arrest on suspicion of arson and murder in the Bronx Social Club fire that killed 25 persons in October. District City judges and rehabilitation. The Procrastinators Club of America has issued some predictions that its president, Les Wass, admits are hard to believe. The club says King Kong is going to make a comeback, and it forecasts a peanut farmer will be elected president of the United States. Wass says that while his group's predictions may be a bit late, the Procrastinators have a perfect record for accuracy. In sports, Rick Martin scored twice for Buffalo as the Sabres and the Islanders tied 3-3, and second-period goals by Pat Hickey and Steve Vickers helped lift the New York Rangers to a 5-3 triumph over the Vancouver Canucks. It's clear tonight, low 25 to 30. Tomorrow, sunny in the morning, followed by increasing cloudiness in the afternoon. Presently, in the New York area, it's 27 degrees.
You're listening to New York's newest music station, Y97, WNWS FM, New York.
Alice Cooper on Y97 with I'll Never Cry. The City Traffic Department advises that regular parking restrictions suspended because of the holiday will be reinstated at 2 a.m., so you have just a short time to go out and move your car.
36th Street. Now, More movin' easy music on Y97. You're listening to New York's newest music station, Y97.
Never been this blue.
It's going down because the traffic lights are out. Of course, there is complete chaos in terms of the traffic situation out.
Refrain from making anything but the most necessary telephone calls. Don't drive unless you absolutely have to. Traffic lights are not working, so it is hazardous. On the sad side, some looting has been reported. Several people report having been stuck in elevators. New York City does have everything under control. Hospitals and so on are operating on their own auxiliary power. The best advice is to keep cool, stay calm. New York City will prevail. In some of the other news, the House Ways and Means Committee has approved President Carter's package of energy.
Next, the thing that's going around and around and around is your little cushy there while you bump the silvers. And you're with Paulie at 11:22. Your chance to win about 10 minutes from now. The phrase it pays is what I want to hear.
Welcome to Queens Center.
You won't hear one note of disco music during this commercial because that way you will hear every word about the disco event of the year. And that event is Disco New Year's Eve. Listen to this. On the observation deck of the World Trade Center, with a view you can see the whole world from. The quarter-of-a-mile-high party starts at 10 p.m., and the disco beat just goes on. The cost is only $35 a person. That includes hats and noisemakers, and 3 drinks each. You get that incredible view and the billions of lights thrown in for free. Isn't that nice? I'd like to be up there watching the time go past and counting it till midnight. You know.
Dick, your second hand is going too fast.
Oh.
Ooh, now that's better.
Oh, I just thought you'd like that. Come to Disco New Year's Eve on the observation deck of number 2 World Trade Center. And disco in the new year on a huge dance floor, 107 stories high. Tickets on sale every day, all day, from 9:30 a.m. till 9:30 p.m. at the observation deck ticket booth on the mezzanine of 2 World Trade Center. For information, call 938-1297. 938-1297.
YNY. Spend 1980 with Dick Summer on WYNY.
Are you lonesome tonight?
Disco 92 is WKTU New York, a minute before 4 o'clock, and you're spending the afternoon with Brooklyn's own Joe Causey. Not too bad outside, partly sunny, and I know everybody getting down to the parks, if you know what I mean. Park in Brookdale Park in New Jersey. This is going out to Joanne, Donna, and Andrea. They just called me up. They're getting down out there in the sunshine, and they want to do it all day long. And you've come to the right place. Disco 92.
Home alone, don't worry about it. WKTU and G. Keith Alexander will keep you company. Dr. Buzzard's original Savannah Band. Cher Shayla Fell on Disco 92, WKTU.
WCBS FM, New York.
9 degrees and hazy in New York. This is Wally King, CBS FM News. The alleged son of Sam, 24-year-old David Berkowitz, is in Kings County Hospital, Brooklyn, where he'll undergo a series of psychiatric tests to determine if he is capable of standing trial on murder charges. This morning, Berkowitz was arraigned in criminal court, denied bail, and remanded to the hospital, while outside a group of 100 or so shouted, "Kill, kill." Berkowitz was arraigned on murder and weapons charges in the shooting death 11 days ago of Stacy Moskowitz, the last of 6 victims who died in the year-long reign of the .44 caliber killer. 7 others were wounded in his attacks. The postal worker, whom neighbors and acquaintances called a loner, was picked up in Yonkers last night after police followed the trail of 2 clues: a parking ticket placed on his car in the area and at the time Miss Moskowitz was killed, and a tip and a full description from 2 people, one a witness to his actions just before or after his final attack. But police say Sam planned more, that a submachine gun was recovered in his car along with other weapons and ammunition. One report says son of Sam was planning to go out in a blaze of glory with a submachine gun attack on a discotheque somewhere in the Hamptons on Long Island's South Shore.